On this Independence Day, July 4th, 2025, as fireworks light up the skies and families gather beneath the glow of freedom, we pause for a quieter kind of reflection. Today, we honor lives that illuminated their own corners of the world. Men and women who fought their own battles, lifted others, and left a mark that lingers. From church altars to football fields, from Broadway stages to recording studios, these individuals lived with passion, creativity, and perseverance. Though their journeys ended, their contributions continue to resonate, reminding us that independence is not just a national ideal, but a deeply personal pursuit of purpose and truth. As we reflect on their stories, we honor their memories on this day of remembrance and celebration. Gordon Jago's name is etched into the heart of football history. As a player for Charlton Athletic, he showed grit and determination on the pitch. Later, as a manager for Queens Park Rangers and the Dallas Sidekicks, his visionary approach shaped not just teams, but the very culture of the game. He was a mentor to countless young players, teaching them that football was not only about winning, but about teamwork, resilience, and respect. Even far from the field, he championed the sport, helping to grow its popularity in the United States. Gordon's love of the game never dimmed, and his legacy shines brightly on both sides of the Atlantic. Kevin Riddles thundered onto the heavy metal and rock scene with raw energy and soulful depth. As bassist and keyboards for bands like Angel, Witch, and Titan, he brought a haunting quality to the music, weaving unforgettable lines into songs that would become anthems. Fans admired him not just for his musicianship, but for his generosity of spirit. Always approachable, always eager to share a laugh or story, he showed that even the loudest music could come from a gentle heart. Kevin's notes still echo in arenas, headphones, and hearts, a melody that refuses to fade. Richard Greenberg was a craftsman of words, a playwright whose stories reached into the cracks of the human condition and pulled out something true, raw, and beautiful. In plays like Take Me Out, Eastern Standard, and 3 Days of Rain, he explored love, loss, identity, and redemption with wit and tenderness. He didn't just write characters. He created mirrors for audiences to see themselves more clearly. Critics called him brave, actors called him inspiring, and audiences called him unforgettable. His words will continue to illuminate stages and hearts long after the final curtain. Bobby Jenks stood tall on a mound, a towering closer with a blazing fastball and an even fiercer will. In 2005, he helped deliver the Chicago White Sox their long-awaited World Series victory, cementing his place in baseball history. But beyond the glory, Bobby faced personal trials with the same grit he showed on the field, battling injuries and hardships with courage and grace. Fans admired his fire, his honesty, and his refusal to quit. Even after the cheers faded, he continued to inspire others with his story of resilience, a reminder that true champions fight every day, on and off the field. Mark Snow composed more than music. He composed atmosphere, emotion, and memory. His eerie and iconic theme for The X-Files became an anthem for mystery lovers worldwide, while his scores for Smallville and Blue Bloods wrapped stories in emotional depth. Mark's work showed how music can elevate a narrative, turning simple scenes into unforgettable moments. He worked tirelessly behind the scenes, shaping pop culture in ways few fully realized. Even now, his haunting melodies linger, a soundtrack to the imagination. Young Noble lived and rhymed with unflinching honesty. As a member of the legendary Outlaws, he carried forward a message of Tupac Shakur, giving voice to pain, struggle, and survival in the face of adversity. His lyrics were not just verses. They were testimonies of a life lived on the edge yet full of meaning. His untimely death is a sober reminder of the pressures fame can impose. But his voice remains, a rallying cry for those who feel unseen, unheard, and unbroken. Today, we remember and honor Donald Gray, Gordon Jago, Kevin Riddles, Richard Greenberg, Bobby Jenks, Mark Snow, and Young Noble. From sacred sanctuaries to roaring stadiums, from quiet chapels to the global stage, these lives were threads in the fabric of our shared story. They gave us faith, they gave us music, they gave us drama and victory and truth, each in their own way, teaching us that independence is not just about standing alone, but about living fully and giving freely. On this day of remembrance and independence, we carry their legacies forward, grateful for what they gave, mindful of what remains to be done, and inspired by their courage to walk their own paths. Rest in peace.